Welcome back to another chapter in the Beard Zero saga. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So today, the tourney awaits. Today I figured it was only fitting that since I'm talking about tournaments and the tournaments that are coming up, that I come to you and film in full battle rattle for you guys, just in preparation for what's coming up next. But today, a couple few things before I get started with the fishing footage. We're going to go ahead and talk about my last episode for just a moment. Now, shout out again to Angling Spiders. They are incredible, and that video was completely about them and just as a gift for them to show how much I like their channel and I want to support their channel. Now, I did, because I had filming issues in it, I did forget to include a very important part that I want to share with you now. It was a story about spiders and catching them while fishing. And I figured it would be fitting for that. So since I missed it, real quick, give the story. So many years ago, far from here, in a small stream in Pennsylvania, I used to spend my summers fishing alongside Just Jim. Shout out to him. He's an awesome fisherman and currently resides in Utah. And hopefully I'll get the chance to go out and do some trout fishing with him out there coming up on the channel. But anyways, before I digress, we were fishing at a small stream, and we showed up at this little creek, and I had dropped my lure down from high up on the bank, and we saw this great big spider that was there. This thing was the size of my hand. It was one of the most massive spiders I've ever seen crawling around anywhere. And this thing, when my lure got anywhere near it, this thing immediately grabbed it, attacked it. It was his, he wanted it, and he would not let go. So I cranked him up, reeled him up, I caught him on my lure and didn't know exactly what to do with him. So I tried setting him on the ground to get him to let go. He wouldn't let go. So we got the bright idea that we were going to walk over to a little larger stream, and we were going to try to fish with him and catch a bass or something, because hey, free bait. So the second that I dropped it down and he touched the water, he let go. And he immediately started going crazy on the water. Now, bluegills and small fish were coming up and just nipping at his legs and irritating him a bit, but not causing him any harm. Now, this spider was very, very smart. He all of a sudden just went dead stick and stopped moving completely and just drifted with the current. Just drifted. And then he watched himself drift in closer to shore, and when he got almost all the way to shore, he took off, and there he went. And he made it. He made it to the bank, and he climbed right out, and off he went. But anyways, the moral of this story is about what I learned about spiders. That spiders are, one, an extremely aggressive thing, but that's good. You have to be when you're that little. And two, spiders are very brilliant and very cunning. So, again, shout out to Angling Spiders. You guys are brilliant. So, today, I'm going to show you guys some footage of a recent trip that I had out to Belton Lake with my good friend Cowboy Craig. Shout out to him. He just got a new kayak, and it's a pedal drive kayak, so he was really excited to go try it out. And he was so excited, in fact, he wanted me to come out with him, and he even was kind enough to let me test out his old one, just to see a stand-up kayak, how I like it versus mine, and see how I want to go forward, with upgrading my equipment. But anyways, without any further delay, let's show some of that footage. Try standing right where you're at.
Yeah, let me see how I feel. I definitely feel a lot better in this than ever trying to do it in mine.
Yeah, once you get to deeper water too, you'll notice it evens out when you stand. Not as bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Then you just throw yourself back.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
That's a phone holder.
I donated my phone the other day to Whitney. I got it back, but man, when I was getting out, I was just so anxious to get out, man. My back was killing me. I was ready to get out. I guess I forgot to secure it well, and it fell right out of my pocket. I didn't notice it at the time until I got everything loaded up and was like, oh man, where's my phone at?
Oh, don't know.
So I looked through all my gear, looked through everything. I'm like, man, there ain't but one other place it can be, right when I got out. So I waded back out there. Sure enough, there it was. And I actually caught it on video of not it falling in, but you hear the little splash and you can see it sitting on the bottom. So I think you gotta go for a little stroll. So where are we paddling to first?
I don't know. Where do you want to go? What do you think?
Don't matter to me. Well, I'm thinking shallow is probably gonna be it. So I'll probably
Go over yonder here. I mean, I don't really
Yeah.
care. I'm just kind
It
of.
don't matter to me. I've never really fished here, so I don't have any preferences per se as where.
Like we were fishing tournament. I'd probably fish that wall.
Yeah, I looked at that and thought, man, that's awesome.
Is that, is that how you look for things?
I would, yeah, depending, especially if I was targeting like smallies or something, I would definitely.
Can you do me a solid?
Sure.
Like maybe tonight if you got some time or tomorrow. Can you look at Walter E. Long Lake?
Walter E. Long Lake, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be down in Austin.
Sure.
I want you to look at that graph
Walter E. Long.
and you kind of tell me what you think
Okay,
of the lake.
can do.
Crap, the rock wall's gone.
Rock wall?
Yeah, this is supposed to be a rock wall right here.
Like in the water or on the shoreline?
So you see the bushes?
Yeah.
That's all rocks right there.
Ah, okay. Well, that might be good for us. We might want to check on the outside of them bushes there. Man, it might be worth a trip back up in there.
Say what?
It might be worth a trip back up in there if it's not too shallow to get in.
Oh, it's shallow because the road is right there.
I know. I'm just saying, with it being flooded over like that, we might be able to go sailing right over it, maybe, if it's a foot deep over the road.
It just depends on how much it went over the road.
Well, down here, in between, right there where that gap is, I'm estimating that that's at least a foot deep there.
Yeah, I'd have to pull up on the... But that pond doesn't go much further than what you see right there.
No, I get it, but there might be stuff stashed away in there. Especially if it was cut off before, there might have been stuff that was stuck out there. Man, this is a lot nicer to sit up like this in this chair as opposed to the one in my kayak. I sit so low, I'm out of good posture, and it just destroys my back in the other one. A little bit. I was just, it's not going to be a full-on episode or anything. I figured if, yeah, no, I was trying to, man. For the tournament videos, they kind of got away from me because I had so much, funny stuff and cool stuff. I was trying to keep them shorter. It would have been longer had I have not lost footage. I think we could make it through there. It's deep. I don't really see much through here. Let me see. Yeah, if you come right through the middle, of this, there's nothing really there in your way, and it's okay. I should be going across some now, I would think.
Yeah, you should be at the road, and then right along the line of that tree to the left of you there's wooden pillars that line the road right next to the creek or the pond that's right there.
Yeah. I haven't seen any. It's fairly deep over here.
I'm gonna tell you how deep it is right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. I can't see any from the surface.
Man, this is 4 feet above the road right now. 14 and a half where I'm at right now.
Anything down there?
No. It's
No.
all literally empty. Well, there's a hair of a bait fish right there, but not enough to even do nothing with.
So on the water, not everything's always about just fishing and catching fish. Our primary mission for the day wasn't necessarily to go out and catch the lake down, it was to go out and test vessels. Just get a feel for the lake a little bit and how the vessels maneuver and what we like and don't like about them. So that way we can prepare for upcoming tournaments. Speaking of, my next tournament will be at Lake Whitney in beginning of July. So I'll be headed back out there and I'll be going head to head against the guys that I fished there with in a day of firsts. I'm sure that all of them are going to turn up in that tournament, along with Hook and Huffman, the mission commander from that episode. He will be there, and he has won the last 2 tournaments in our circuit, and this is now his home lake. So the stakes are incredibly high fishing against a man that owns a dock on the lake, and I have to come with my A game if I'm going to try to dethrone a king while I'm there, because he is currently king of his lake and king of the tourney for now. So he's the one we're all gunning for now, and sorry, nothing personal, but for us to rise, you gotta fall. You know, one of the hardest things about fishing in these tournaments for me is fishing against my friends. For me to rise and them having to fall, that's hard with friends, because I want to cheer for you. When you catch a fish, and even though I'm fishing against you, I want to clap for you and cheer for you. I'm rooting for you still. Even though I'm competing, and the competitive side of me, when I see you catch a fish, wants to be like, ah! But other than that, it's all friendship. At the end of the day, nothing personal. We all come out, give it our best. We have a great time. And I suggest, if you're going to get into kayak fishing, you find yourself a group like this Waco area kayak fishing group, and you get in it, and you start learning and making friendships, and you will find that you'll really enjoy yourself in them. So today, I will be announcing my first official giveaway. I hit my first goal, 50 subscribers. Thank you all so much for your subscriptions and your support. I'm really just honored that you guys enjoyed my videos enough to smash that subscribe button. And I love all the comments, and I certainly want to keep those going. So today, to be able to qualify to be in my first giveaway, which I will announce the winner in an upcoming episode, There's No Place Like Home Lake. In that episode, I will announce the winner of this giveaway. So, in order to be qualified, I will take everyone that makes any comment, whether you just put a period, or you say, hey, kayaks are awesome, or boo, kayaks are horrible, anything. You say any comment, and you are automatically registered. And all you'll have to do after that is send me an email to my Gmail account that shows up on every episode in the end credits, and claim your prize. So, thanks to everyone. Appreciate that. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. And I want to start doing giveaways for you guys to get you more involved and to get you guys some free stuff too, because that is always a fun thing. Now, I will also be doing continual giveaways. When I hit 100 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. Then at least every 100 after that until I hit 1,000. And when I hit 1,000, well, got something kind of really special in mind for that, and you certainly won't want to miss it. So make sure, if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss out on it, because some fun stuff's coming up. And speaking of fun stuff that's coming up, on my very next episode, The Road So Far, and because I've hit 50 subscribers and in my first initial goal that I set for myself, I wanted to go ahead and do like a little catch-up video. So The Road So Far shows and tells my story as Beard Zero in thus far. You'll remember a lot of it. It includes a lot of footage from previous episodes. It is rather short. It's only going to be less than 4 minutes long. So, but there won't be an intro or outro, same as regular episodes. It is going to be a little different. So tell me if you like it, you love it, you hate it. I want to know, so I can either do some more or try something else. But anyways, with Whitney on the way, got some preparations to make, and right now I'm currently running late for my meeting with Stillhouse, so if you'll excuse me, I'll catch you next time.